Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, this is Dr. Muhammad Shafiq, lecturer of philosophy at Department of Islamic and Pakistan Studies Trust. The course I'm teaching you is called Introduction to Logic, and the course code is PHI 101. This is lecture number 29, and today's topic is rules of replacement in symbolic logic. The outline of today's lecture consists upon two parts. First, we are going to look into deeply what do we mean by rules of replacement, and then we are going to look into the rules which are 10 in number, the 10 rules of replacement in symbolic logic. And these 10 rules are: number one, De Morgan's rule, then commutative, then comes association, distribution, double negation, transposition, material implication, material equivalent, exportation, and tautology. So before looking into these rules one by one, first we are going to concentrate and we'll try to define what do we mean by the rules of replacement. So what are the rules of replacement? Basically, as it is evident from its name, rules for replacement, these are the rules for replacing equivalent statements. And because in symbolic logic, use symbols, and the whole purpose of symbolic logic is to avoid all those complications which are the product of using loose language. And similarly, once we convert our statements into symbolic form, then it will be easy for us to replace a symbolic logical form or logical statement with another logical statement which is equivalent, which is logically equivalent. So the rules of replacement says two logically equivalent statements have the same truth value on every possible combination of truth values for their component parts. No change in truth value of any statement occurs when we replace one of them with the other. So basically, two logical equivalent statements have the same truth value. So for the ease and convenience in logic, especially in symbolic logic, we can replace these logical equivalent statements without changing the truth value of any statements in order to get our results. Therefore, when constructing proofs of validity, we can safely use a statement containing either one of a pair of logical equivalents as the premise for a step whose conclusion is exactly the same, except that it contains the other one. So the rules of replacement are basically the strategies or rules through which we can easily replace one logical statement with an equivalent truth value of another logical statement. So that would make things easy for us. And when we are constructing proofs for validity, we can safely use these statements interchangeably, or we can replace one with the other. Now, these are there are 10 rules of replacement in symbolic logic. The first one is called De Morgan's rule. De Morgan rule says that the statement P wedge Q, which is in negative form as a whole, can be replaced with the statement not P dot not Q, because both would have similar logical truth value. Similarly, the statement P dot Q in negation as a whole can be replaced with not P wedge not Q. Why? Because both have same truth values. Another thing, G dot T as a whole in negation is a statement. So G is a statement which says the grocery store sells books or textbooks. The T depicts statement the toy store sells textbooks. Now, not G, wedge, not T. And that means G wedge T as a whole in negation. So, for example, if we say either grocery store sells textbooks or the toy store sells textbooks. And if we turn into negative form, that would say either grocery store does not sell textbooks or toy store does not sell textbooks. Then we can express this into this symbolic form, which starts with tilde bracket G wedge T, and it can be replaced with not G dot not T. That was the De Morgan's principle or rule. The second one is called commutative. The commutative rule of replacement replaces one statement with another. For example, if I say P wedge Q, that can be replaced with Q wedge P because both have same truth values. Similarly, if I say P dot Q, that has exactly the same truth value of Q dot P. So both can easily replace each other. F is equal to Francisco studies logic. J is a statement which is equal to John studies logic. Now, if we say F wedge J is logically equivalent to J wedge F. For example, if I say either Francisco studies logic or John studies logic, we can replace it with either John studies logic or Francisco studies logic. So both have the same truth value. So statement A says Anna goes to movies. Statement L says Linda goes to movies. Now the statement A dot L would say Anna and Linda go to movies. And if we interchange it or if we replace it with that, Linda and Anna goes to movies. So both have the same truth value. So P dot Q can be replaced with Q dot P. And that is commutative rule of replacement. The third one is association. That says P wedge bracket Q wedge R can be replaced with P wedge Q bracket wedge R. Similarly, P dot bracket Q dot R can be replaced with P dot Q bracket dot R because these statements have same truth values. So statement A says Anna goes to movie. Statement L says Linda goes to movies. Statement T says Tom goes to movies. Now, symbolically, when we use A statement for Anna, L for Linda, T for Tom. So either Anna or Linda or Tom can be replaced with Anna or Linda or Tom go to movies. Similarly, if we say Anna and Linda and Tom go to movies can be easily replaced with Anna and Linda and Tom go to movies. The fourth rule of replacement is that of distribution. And distribution says that a statement which involves both conjunction and disjunction can be replaced with other statements which involve both conjunction and disjunction. So P dot bracket Q wedge R can be replaced with P dot Q wedge P dot R. Similarly, P wedge Q dot R can be easily replaced with P wedge Q dot P wedge R. Easy way to remember distribution is that the operator that is at first outside parenthesis goes inside and the operator that is at first inside the parenthesis goes outside. And this is taken from Hurley's textbook, section 7.3. So, rule of replacement of double negation. So, we can easily replace statement P with double negation P. For statement M says the milk is in the fridge. And tilde M says the milk is not in the fridge. Now the double negation would express this statement as it is not the case that the milk is not in the fridge. That is double negation M. Now double negation M is logically equivalent to M, and both have same truth value. Replacement rule number 6 is that of transposition. Transposition says that a statement, if P then Q, can easily be replaced, if not P then not Q. Similarly, the statement P then Q can easily be replaced with negative form of P dot not Q. Rule number 7 of replacement says that is a material implication. The material implication says that statement P then Q can be replaced with not P or Q. Also, it can be replaced with P then Q and not P dot not Q. The eighth rule of replacement says uh, material equivalence. A material equivalence says that P can be replaced with Q, also P then Q dot Q then P. P and Q can be P can be replaced with Q because both are materially equivalent, and then P Q and P dot Q can be easily replaced with P dot Q wedge not Q then not P. Rule number 9 of replacement is about exploitation. The rule of exploitation in rules of replacement is specifically concerned with the interchangeable or replaceable statements of P dot Q then R can be easily replaced with P then Q then R. The tautology is the last and rule number 10 of rules of replacement, and it it says that we can replace P with P wedge P or P with P and P. So if we take P as a statement saying that he is tall, it can be replaced with the statement either he is tall or he is tall. In second case of tautology, if we take P as a statement expressing this room is big, it can easily be replaced with the statement this room is big and this room is big. So tautology means you're basically having the same truth value which is repeated in the replaced statement. So these are the rules of replacement uh, in symbolic logic, which can make things easier for us while using interchangeable or replaceable rules. Again, you can consult these books which are easily available in our library and online in order to study rules of replacement a bit more deeply. And if you don't understand anything, or if you're confused about anything, or if you want to make a comment about anything, please do let us know so that we can rectify it, we can clarify it before starting our new lecture. Till then, I hope you stay safe and take care. Allah Hafiz.